You should just
Someone
hold.
says, is that the dude with one nut? Yes, that's the dude with one nut. Yeah.
Forgot about that. Stop, why would you do that? Stop, why would you guys do that?
Guys, never in a million years did I think that my balls would be the topic of conversation out of another man's mouth. But
even though there's no excuse for it, I would at least understand if JustPearlyThings brought it up first. But the fact that she didn't, and it was a Mary or the Blessing dude, black men at that, who brought it up first, to me is just crazy. Because they do know there's life after the JustPearlyThings channel, right? Like, you can't stay an employee forever. Like, eventually, y'all would move on and depart in several relationships as y'all move on to do other things, as she would as well. And you would probably have your own YouTube channel. So you're sitting on that channel, burning bridges, attacking other people to defend JustPearlyThings, mammy. And not even concerned about your personal relationships. How you're burning bridges for yourself. Who you're friends with, who you're not friends with. You do understand this, right? Like, that's idiotic, right? To attack somebody who didn't attack you, all in the name of defending an employer. An employer. Oh, bro, you niggas is crazy, man.
But such is life. Now, to catch some people up, in the fall of 2021, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. Actually, I have a video up on the channel where a few hours removed of my diagnosis, I made a video speaking about what has happened and what will happen going into the future. After which, I took about 30 days off to mentally collect myself as I was physically healing through this bout. It was without a doubt one of the most traumatic experiences that I've gone through within my life. And with anybody who's gone through a cancer diagnosis, or anybody that has a family member or a loved one that has gone through cancer, you guys all know exactly what it is that I'm speaking about. I released that video because I had one goal in mind, and that goal was to save lives. Now, prior to me clicking publish on the I Have Cancer video, I knew that certain unscrupulous people on the internet, those that will troll to entertain themselves, or just haters in general, will stop at nothing to use information like that, especially information that they think that you're self-conscious about, to utilize that as ammunition, to weaponize that information against me. But
right, and that's such a stupid thing to joke about, because the risk is just not worth it. Like, let's just say this, even though I don't think it's gonna piss off MTR by joking about it, because again, like, he had it. Like, he told millions of people he had it. You can't really hurt him if he already exposed it himself. But let's just say this, right? They have accomplished their goal of pissing off MTR. Is that really worth the risk of pissing off people who either got cancer or had a family member who had cancer and hitting a sensitive spot? Like, you're risking ruining your entire career and everything you build for it to get a joke off about a dude who probably don't care you're making a joke. Like, it's like these people don't really think like 20 steps ahead when they do these things.
through that, I chose to release that video because my goal is to help men. And if I have the opportunity to save lives, because I speak about something that's not given enough airtime within this society, then I absolutely will. And I would never take back that decision, especially after receiving email after email from people affected, from mothers and fathers saying thank you because of what you said and urging men to go get their physicals and their screenings. You have saved my son's life. And my response to them is, if I had the opportunity, I would absolutely do it again. All of the hate that I have received, all of the people alleging that I've never had cancer, they can all kick rock.
Damn, bro, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know people were out here accusing MTR of faking having cancer. See, when I look at things, especially when it comes to lies or things that are a scheme, I look at what the scheme is, and like, does the reward like outweigh the risk? Because if we're talking about, okay, did MTR fake having cancer? Like, what for? Like, did he have cancer and he had to start a GoFundMe scam to raise money? Because I could see that. But if he just had cancer and made videos about having cancer and raised awareness for that, and didn't ask for nobody's money, then I guess I don't see like what the stick would be. Like, what's the reward there? Because just making videos about having cancer and getting the same views he would have gotten if he didn't have cancer, right? Because he gets hundreds and thousands of views regardless. So him lying about having cancer to make a video about having cancer, if that's the only reward at the end of this scheme and this tunnel, then it doesn't make sense for us to come to the conclusion that he is lying about having cancer.
So I'm gonna utilize this as a teaching lesson, as well as you guys to understand a little bit more about insights regarding me, because maybe I'm tripping, all right? Maybe this is just completely funny, ha, kiki. It's fair game to utilize shame and insults, and specifically a cancer diagnosis or laughing at a cancer diagnosis, in order to exact revenge upon our enemies, right?
One, is not okay, but two, why would JustPearlyThings need revenge on MTR? Why would JustPearlyThings consider MTR an enemy? I'm so confused. No, I'm genuinely confused, because as far as I'm concerned, MTR responded back to a video that JustPearlyThings did saying some out-of-pocket things about black people. He said, yo, Pearly, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to apologize. And don't put out the content we did together, because I don't agree with the direction your channel is heading, and I don't want to contribute to content on your channel. As far as I'm concerned, that's a pretty reasonable request. He didn't make multiple videos bashing you, tearing you down, attacking you, lying on you, roasting you. No, he just spoke about the issue at hand and kept it pushing. So I don't think why JustPearlyThings will consider MTR an enemy, right? I just don't see why. And it's frustrating to me, because I think Pearl has a lot to offer. I know a lot of people are saying Pearl is incompetent, a nincompoop. I think Pearl has a lot to offer. And Pearl going down this path continue to tear down what she has to offer. Because if Pearl just sticks to the content and stop with the beef-ish and stop letting people around her involve her in the beef, if she just ignore beef completely and just drop the content, she'll be, bro, likable. Think about how easy it would have been for Pearl to just make content and not copyright strike Sarah Garvey. To just make content and not attack people. To just make content and not have the need to like respond back. Or if you do respond, bro, attack the content. These character assassinations or attacking somebody for having cancer, to me, is just crazy. And for her to allow herself to keep that in the edit is crazy, bro. And if it was live, yo, bro, you should have told your man's brother, nah, stop, that's not cool. Nah, that's not cool. We're not cancer shaming.
So in order to understand that, let's understand first the context of the situation. So here's the long story short version of the situational context. And it's as follows. JustPearlyThings does content with Nick Fuentes. I land in London a month later, unaware that this content was done, and did not watch the content before coming into London. I get back from London, the story blows up, and I slowly come to the realization of the gravity of said comments and decide to distance myself away from the JustPearlyThings network and platform. Now, before I drop my video entitled Holding JustPearlyThings Accountable, I called Pearl, had a conversation with her, and told her that I'm going to publicly distance myself away from her platform, as well as her offering to me to not air the footage of the Red Pill Bachelor. And let me also talk about this. The reason why I chose to do that is because people would still associate my brand towards her if future content was released on her platform.
This is a grown man. Yo, this is a grown man. A lot of people, well, one, like isn't brave enough or confrontational enough to pick up that phone, call you, have the difficult discussion of, yo, Pearl, I don't like this. I'm about to drop this video on you. A lot of people don't have the balls to do that to people, bruh. Yo, if people have an issue with you, you're going to find out they have an issue with you on the internet. He picked up the phone, called Pearl, let her know, gave her a heads up, made a video that really wasn't character assassinating her, which is speaking about the issue and why he wasn't okay with it. And bro, let's be real here. Him not wanting her to drop an interview with him on her channel while that was going on, like, hindsight, we can probably see, yeah, bro, you feel me? You probably don't want to associate with that messiness, but a lot of content creators will leverage that, will probably take that risk, because her channel at that time was hot. So an interview with MTR would have probably went viral and increased his profile as well. But he turned it down because he believed that was going to go against his morals and principles. Bro, you can only respect this. And the fact that Pro did not respect this, I don't understand.
I never addressed that video again on my platform, and even live streams that I've had where people have asked me specific questions, I have chosen to not say a damn thing. I left her alone, I left her platform alone, and I continued to create the content that I wanted to create. But over a month later, I am now one nut, laugh, laugh. Bringing up and making light of a man's bout with cancer seems like a disproportionate response to me.
Definitely is. At this point, I've pretty much said everything I had to say about this situation. I'm not gonna grift on bro's video any longer. Y'all can watch the full video on his channel, Mediocre Tutorial Reviews. All right, I'll probably drop a link for you guys, all right? It's your boy, Poetic Flacco. Leave a comment in terms of what video you guys want me to react to next, all right? It's your boy, Poetic Flacco. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.